And welcome to the Gullo Pickleball Grotto here in Ogden, Utah for the inaugural Tournament of Champions, a part of the Dennis Forbes Memorial Tournament. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. I will be joined by Wayne Mugsley to bring you the bronze game here in the mixed doubles tournament. It's going to be a good one. As a couple, well, some very good players. We've seen them up to this point in the tournament. On the one side is going to be Dan Gabanek, his partner Alex Hamner. Of course, she played in the women's final. And then on the other side is going to be Christine Barksdale and Wes Gabrielsen. The winner of this match actually will have a chance to play in the championship match, so certainly a lot on the line. The loser of this will be the third place. That's where they will end up in this tournament. It's been a good one all week long. Certainly a lot on the line as they're trying to end off this week in this tournament on a positive note, trying to play to that championship match. And so certainly, again, a lot on the line. Going to be a fun one between these two teams, and now we'll head down to the court and we'll get this match underway.
Here we go.
All right, ready to get this bronze medal game underway. Gabanek and Hamner will start with service. This is Alex Hamner. Again, this the best 2 out of 3. Pleased to be joined again by Wayne Mugsley. As we have a side out now, service will go over to Barksdale.
Don't forget to tell them who you are, too.
0-0-1.
Dane Stewart here. Thank you. 0-0-1.
First poach of the night.
Yeah, it sure was. Nice shot, too, that set up the Gabanek long and out.
1-0-1.
These guys are going to be all over the court.
Boy, what beautiful placement that time by Gabanek.
Yes. Well, he had him faked out. He thought he was going to come hard.
That's right.
Yeah. And if you'll notice, the expression is the same. Very serious. They've come to play.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned in our open, lot riding on this, as the winner of this is going to go to the championship match. Opportunity to play for the title here in the mixed doubles.
0-1-1.
0-1-1 our score. Of course, that's serving team and then opposing team, and then the one would be the service set. So now it moves to 0-1-2.
0-1-2.
And as the last night on these medal matches, you do have linesmen for all lines calls.
Which had its certain benefits last night. A couple of very tough calls for our referees, linesmen there to make the assists on the calls.
That's all right. You're going to see some good rallies tonight.
That one a good one, though. Hamner hit into the unforced error.
1-0.
Mix up on the score, getting that straightened away. 1-0.
1-0-1.
Boy, what a beautiful loft shot.
Yeah, nice shot. Okay, hold on a sec. Jetty,
beautiful,
Jetty,
beautiful job by
move back,
that time
move
by
back
Barksdale.
so they can go around the post if they have to. Thank you.
Beautiful job by Barksdale that time. Has just lofted it right over Hamner. She was able to track it down, but couldn't get enough behind it to get it over the net.
Nope. Out. Second server.
All right. Starting out, like I said last night, they feel each other out a little bit and see what they want to do. Who's going to be the weak link besides going to the female? I think that's pretty standard in most doubles because guys tend to overpower them.
Sure, yeah.
All right, they got on the board.
That time it was Gabrielsen who tried to hit it back and went into the net. 1-2-1. Now our score.
Same kind of strategies as last night. Somebody's got to make a mistake. Who's going to make the first one? Oh.
And that was, for those of you familiar with Foursquare, that'd be what we would call a tea party for a moment there. It was Hamner and Barksdale going back and forth.
1, 2, 2.
Of course, in pickleball, you can only score on your serve, so now the score is going to go 2-1-1.
That's
as
correct.
It was side out.
And you're going to see, as the game goes on, those unforced errors like that will be less and less because they're going to get more used to each other's play. So you won't see those unforced errors that are simple unforced errors, for a better term.
Sure, sure. Well, and as you get back in the game, you know, these players played earlier today, but this is the first match of the night, so getting back in that rhythm of playing the game.
Correct.
Well, it was a really nice attempt to scoop that one out, but too much air under it.
Surprised him with a shot to him. He's waiting to cover or poach, you know.
Yeah, yep. Makes this mixed a little more challenging because you're almost playing. Sometimes you're playing two positions, sometimes you're playing one, and not getting yourself out of position. It's another side out now.
You'll watch with the men now. They don't play side to side now. The man usually plays on the center line.
Okay.
He never plays the center line. Watch that and see if you can see it.
You can see it with Gabrielsen that time. He was actually kind of straddling that line,
That's
had
right.
that right foot right on the line or over sometimes, trying to play the zone to the
1,
best
3, 2.
that he could. 1-3-2 now. Our score is Hamner will serve this.
See? Caught him leaning. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's how close she can place that ball. She's going to get, she placed it to his side because she saw him leaning to the middle.
Yeah, really good pickup, and then that makes him come back over the ball, and able to get that paddle square, not enough to get.
That's going to come back later. He's going to think about that.
That's right.
Oh, did they set that one up?
Boy, a really nice job right now. Hamner and Gabanek are able to get points without even being near that no volley zone.
That's
They're getting
right.
it from a distance. The unforced errors. That was a really nice put away that time by Gabanek.
Hammer's just making it. Hamner is hammering it. There we go. Now we go soft. One thing you'll notice about the females in this thing, you cannot intimidate them. They'll come at you just as hard up here in this front line, and they'll take a hard
3, 3,
shot.
1.
Well, they have to, right?
That's
I mean,
right.
they have to show you that they can play that shot.
Second server.
I think he blocked her out on that one, but I couldn't tell for sure.
Well, and she called it. She said, "I got it."
Yeah.
And I think he pulled off. I almost think maybe she didn't think he was going to because it was
That's
kind of late on the call. But either way, gave up point.
Look at that. Oh, there's that net shot, remember?
Yep.
Throws the whole balance off.
Sure did. You know, she was aligned. It hits the net. Next thing you know, all of a sudden that paddle's not in the right spot.
Yep. Well, they got the serve back. Now, she's not getting in fast enough. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
He caught her. Now they're serving, and they still got to let it bounce. They caught her halfway in.
Well, and usually, you know, the team that is receiving the serve has the advantage. They're able to get up to that no volley zone quickly.
That's
But
it.
You mentioned it. Slow to get up there. Creates a long shot.
Second server.
As you see now, the points are a little bit harder to come by.
That's right.
People are getting in a rhythm.
4, 3, 2.
4-3-2 now our score.
Change up the return a little bit. See, she got in that time.
No.
Did you notice? Did you notice how she get a soft return, high and deep?
Yep. Bought her time to come up to that
That's
line.
right.
And it also it keeps Gabanek back. He
Yes,
can't approach that
that's
no
right.
volley zone.
He doesn't know where she's going. She just rushed that overhead. Look at that.
Really nice dig that time.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, beautiful placement.
Did you see that shot? He went around the net.
That was awesome.
And he can do it. He
That
went
was
completely
incredible.
around. That's totally legal in pickleball.
I'll tell you, it was an impressive shot by Hamner. She was able to fit that in the boundary line, but it set up Gabrielsen just beautifully.
Yeah, so they go right around the net. Oh, a little high on the return. Anything over 8 inches above that net is coming back hard.
Yep.
At your feet.
3, 5, 2.
All right. Oh, she tried to come at him hard, and he's ready for it. And, you know, your partner then has just got that big toe target, right on your chest.
And it looked like Gabrielsen was trying to split the pair, right?
Yeah.
Created a tough shot for Gabanek.
Now, if you notice, when Barksdale doesn't get all the way up to the line, and she's taking them full swings halfway in, she's made 3 unforced errors into that net.
Yeah.
Get him back over there. That's it. Get him. Oh, the thought was good.
It was.
She was moving Wesley back and forth.
And a timeout now going to be taken.
Now you're going to see what happens. This is the same thing.
We've seen it so far in this tournament, how big momentum can be coming out of these timeouts. But with this timeout, we're going to take a breath, as are the players. We'll be back right after this.
You betcha.
Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in the world, and the USA Pickleball Association is proud to promote that growth and development on a local, national, and international level. The association will continue to provide the infrastructure for the development of the sport through promulgation of official rules, sponsoring and sanctioning tournaments and clinics, ranking players, communicating with its members, and the training of all levels of players. For more information, log on to www.usapa.org.
Back from our timeout, you just mentioned talking during the break. See if Barksdale's able to get up to that no volley zone quickly.
There
Beautiful
she
shot that
already.
time.
So they picked up on that because she immediately put it up high.
When it was a long shot, it bought her the time to get back up.
Oh yeah. See, he couldn't stand it.
That's right.
He's right over there. He's almost 6 inches away from her.
Well, did you see where he took that shot? He was in the middle of the far course.
That's
so
right.
You're talking about. He's just like, oh, give me the ball, give me the ball, like a wanting puppy.
Yeah, because their motors are running. Because they're playing. Ooh. All right, now we got a little more going there. They call a timeout to help themselves. They got a couple real quick.
You gotta think that time,
they called it. They were serving.
She had the paddle up. Maybe she came underhanded, would have helped her lift it over the net. I'm not sure on how the best way to hit with one of these paddles.
Well, what happens is, see, she changed the spin. Hamner does a lot of overspinning with that ball.
Interesting.
Except when she's dinking. But that time she took a step back, let it bounce. She took an extra step back and had more view of the thing and overspun it to her. Barksdale was back on her heels.
That was a power shot right there by
There it is.
Hamner.
Boom. See? Backing her up, backing her up.
Well, it set up the smash beautifully.
Yeah, it was.
You had the high hit. There's Gabanek just waiting right at that no volley line.
Well, he has patience. He's 6'4" or 6'5", and he's got a lot of patience.
Well, and when you're that tall, you've got a lot of reach as well.
That's right. Oh, he was right there. Look where he's standing.
Yep.
That was perfect setup. He had that whole middle right open.
He had the shot he wanted, just couldn't get it over.
4-9-1.
4-9-1 our score. Again, this is first to 11, best 2 out of 3. Hamner.
All right, Barksdale's having trouble
vicious
getting it
right
over the
there.
net. That's about 7 or 8 unforced errors.
Yeah.
4-9-2.
I think little nerves are in that. I really do. Oh, fancy dancy.
Just think not being able to settle down in the match.
If you'll notice, because that's not her forte. These two have settled down.
Yeah.
They tried a fancy shot that time, but they've really settled down. And of course, Wes, he wants to get in.
Wow, I'll tell you, headsy play there by Barksdale, able to spin out from that one because it was coming right for her.
Well, these are young people, and they can duck fast.
That's right. Well, you got to have quick reaction in this sport. 6-9-2 now the score.
Oh, he cut it. He was all the way over in front of her.
Yep.
See, now they're coming back, 7-9.
7-9-2.
Really nice shot by Barksdale on this particular set. She's been able to
Yeah, she's
deal
getting
with
better.
those.
Oh, got him.
There's that net.
Yep. A half an inch higher, that would have been a great shot.
That's right. That's right.
It's a very precise game.
Yep.
You do know in the middle of the net, it's 2 inches from the ends to the middle. It's 2 inch drop.
7-1.
2-inch drop in the middle.
Oh, that's right. It's 34 inches in the middle and 36 inches on the wide.
Wow. Wow.
36 inches on the edges.
Tell you what, Barksdale looks like she's finally settled into this match.
Can you feel it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Another change.
Much more aggressive. She's being much more consistent. 9-7-2 now our score. Look at her keep Hamner back.
Oh, got him on a jump.
Would that one have been long?
No.
That one have? Okay.
I don't know. We'll never know, though, will we?
I know. It was looking close to me. I was surprised he played it, but I haven't had near the experience as you. I thought I'd ask the pro.
Well, what you got to remember is his engine's running and he's feeling good. See? Now
That would have been very similar
Now
to
they've
that.
taken over the net from the other team.
That's right.
Did they back each other up on that? See?
That'll do it. Game one goes
Game
the
two.
way of Gabanek and Hamner. 11-8 the final. And we've got one more game here to determine who wins this and advance to the championship. While we're waiting for the players to reset, we will give you an inside look at a few of the players. By the way, Mugsley.
Well, we're here at the Ogden Open Pickleball Tournament. I have a gentleman here. What is your name?
Chris Miller.
Chris, where are you from?
Seattle, Washington, basically.
All right. What do you think of Ogden?
I love it here.
And what do you think of this tournament and the facilities?
It's the best tournament I've been at. Even
All right.
better than Nationals. I like it here. It's great.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Preparing for this tournament is what compared to the other tournament? The other tournaments were kind of like for glory and medals. This one's for money. Is it a little more stress?
You know what? I can feel a little bit. Yeah, it's the first time really for some bigger cash, and it is bringing out the better players. And the competition for this open event is probably the strongest field I've seen. You know, there's all quality. I think there are 14 entries, but top players around the world. You know, the nation, and it's really good.
All right. Anything you want to tell to all the people out there?
You know, maybe someday I can move up here. It's just a great way to play because in Seattle where it rains, you know, I don't get a chance to hit outdoors so much, and I love outdoors way more than indoors. So.
And one final question. If they have another one, are you coming back?
Oh, I will be back every year.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, first off, we want to welcome you to Ogden. So could you please give us your name and your ranking?
My name is Luba Zhekhovskaya, and my region 5-0.
All right. And where are you from?
I'm originally from Russia, but now I live in Canada, and I am Canadian-Russian. Russian-Canadian. Russian-Canadian.
Well, I have to ask the question, how the heck did you get involved in pickleball?
Oh, it's a very interesting story because I'm all my life I play badminton. And when I came to Canada, in first what I can see somebody play pickleball. It was so exciting for me. And I decided I would like to play this game. And I invite all my family, my son, my husband, and we start this game. We start and never stop this game. I'm excited about this game. It's the best than badminton.
All right, now that is an excellent story. Now tell me about what you think about the Ogden and the facilities we have here.
Wow, you have very beautiful facility. It's very unusual for me because all time I am play inside, outside. Very nice, very beautiful. Sometimes I cannot play because it's nice view. I cannot focus.
Now you've played in many other tournaments, I gather.
Oh, not too many, but couple I play.
And how's it going for you today?
Oh, it's going good. It's going good. I won first game, lose the second game, and we're still alive.
Still alive. Well, good luck to you to the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Anything you want to say to the people of Ogden and the other people that are going to see this?
Oh, I would like to say thank you, everybody, because it's so nice, so good. People so friendly. I like you. I like you.
And there we have it, folks. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we are ready for this second game here as first game went the way of Gabanek and Hamner. This is the best 2 out of 3, so Barksdale and Gabrielsen must win this to still have a shot at advancing to that championship matches. That time it was Gabrielsen not able to get it over, side out now.
You know, the other thing they're worrying about out here is look at the
Mount
shadows.
Ogden Grill is set up.
I mean, we're
between the
creating a few
bleachers,
shadows,
selling
but so is all the other
drinks
stuff over there. So these shadows are,
snacks,
you know,
drinks
they
and
see
snacks
those shadows.
between the
Well, you
bleachers
can
and
see
Mount
in the
Ogden Grill.
corners, particularly. That's where you have shadows, and of course in that south court, you've got a couple broadcasters who are doing their part.
Oh, you betcha. Well, the other side of it is the background.
Absolutely stunning setting here
It is.
at the Gullo Pickleball Grotto.
Okay, they've changed some strategies now. Wes is not trying to put it away.
There
Oh,
it
I guess
is.
he was. Sorry,
Yep.
my bad.
Well, it was a beautiful job that time setting it up by Barksdale. She actually pushed Gabanek out to that far boundary line. Next hit coming. There's
Step back, too,
Yep,
without even going
sure
front.
did. Sure
Here we
did.
go. Got them on their heels.
Yep.
Got them on their heels.
Yep.
And it all started from that overspin. Watch the overspin on this side. They'll do that. When she takes that, she starts about halfway down, and she overspins it.
Interesting.
It is. Watch the spin.
Much
It's
like-
hard. It's hard to tell from up here, but I know when they're with the Met.
Well, and sometimes you can just see the rotation on the ball, and you can see how it's spinning.
That's right.
Nice put away that time by Gabanek.
Oh, he got her. He just flat intimidated her. Did you see her backing up?
Yep.
He can be impressive.
Well, you throw some high heat once or twice, and next thing you know, it becomes a defensive game for that other
Oh, yeah.
player.
Oh, she got a little too high. I can see what their strategy is. Come at her hard, take a step in, and work their way in on the hard shots.
Which is an interesting philosophy. You'd almost think that you want to take those soft shots, allow the air to buy you some time to move up to that no volley zone.
See the honesty right there?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a game of character, right?
It is. It
Players, you know, we have linesmen here for this tournament, but most of the time you don't. It's kind of an honor code type situation and very different game than a lot of other sports.
Oh, I've seen Dan. That's his favorite shot to get him going. He takes 3 steps back. He's so tall, and he does that backhand just like this.
Rare miss for him.
It is on that shot. That's one of his favorite shots. Look at Wes. He's all the way in front of her. Did you see how she came down?
Yeah.
And I just told you, he likes that shot, doesn't he?
Made him pay.
And yeah. All 4 players were on one side of the whole court. Welcome to mixed doubles.
2-1-1 now our scores. Hamner serves.
Oh, that's all it took.
Yep.
Got her to get it. He got her to get it up, and he's just standing there. I won't say he's drooling on that, but the ball might get a little slick after it.
Well, and I think that he is happy to let them hit those heaters to him because he knows that you know, it's setting him up for his next hit, right? He's a put away kind of guy. And you got to think that maybe you want to go with those soft shots.
Yeah, he's the intimidator. Of course, in this case, so is Alex. Now look at this change of speed. Here we go. Now we're going. Now they get into the strategies. Oh, caught her.
I'll tell you, that's a really nice job by Gabanek adjusting the speed on that. I mean, you mentioned we were into that slow game, and then next thing you know, he's able to take that, you know, that low shot, put some speed behind
It's
it.
almost like a highlight shot.
And so right now, I mean, if you're Barksdale and Gabrielsen, what are you doing? You got to make some
You
adjustments.
need to make some adjustments. That's right. You look at them. They're talking about it now. Dan and Alex haven't said a word. They're just over there going, oh, well, let's do this. Let's go to her for a while or something. These guys are going, they got to figure it out.
So what's your winning solution for them? What do they got to change?
Got to slow it down. They got to become defensive. They can't quite try to win the points. They got to let the other team lose the points.
Which is a strategy that we've seen in multiple games here in this tournament is just don't make any errors. Make the other team hit those unforced errors.
And she has to keep it away from Dan. What he's doing right now is forced because she can't control his hard shot. She's coming right back to him.
Well, and the interesting thing is, you know, find a way to slow that shot down so that you're not setting him up with that next hard, you know, fastball coming right at you.
See, they're forcing her to go to one spot because she's just staying alive. She's not putting the ball anywhere on those hard shots. There we go. Look at that stretch. Oh, yeah.
Boy, look at how far they've pushed them back.
Yep.
There it is.
See, with that long reach, he's almost to the net just by his reach.
Well, and I mean, on that particular shot, he is basically hitting it at the net, right?
Yeah.
And then
He put it to the angle.
Well, and you've got, you know, Barksdale and Gabrielsen are clear back by their baseline, so that's an easy point.
So they got them rattled.
Yes, they do.
They're totally in their head.
Well, they are.
But you know, not to put their skill levels are very high. They wouldn't have got this far if they had.
Oh, of course, of course.
This is, right now, they don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
Now he changes the speed. See, boom. Oh, he had it.
Yep, sure did. Well, they've made them play the game that Gabanek and Hamner want to play, and that's really what
All
it
they're
is.
doing is reacting.
Exactly. So 1-7-1. Now the score, as that was Barksdale who served it.
Not over yet. See, stay defensive.
Well, and that's
See?
exactly
Two unforced errors in a
well.
row.
And the interesting thing is when you have a player like Gabanek and Hamner, they want to be offensive. They want to hit those hard shots. If you can just set them up and make them miss those shots, you're scoring points.
Especially if they want to hit those hard shots from the front line.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? How he got that?
Yep.
That's his favorite thing. He's known for it. Look at these guys. They're almost. Oh,
Wow.
There's that reach.
Beautiful placement.
And he's leaning into that ball. His hands are almost to the net.
Yeah.
And he's got this whole sideline because these guys are heading back.
Yep. So side out, service now going back now
Thing
to
do now
Gabanek.
is look at body language.
Well, and it's after every point, it seems like you hear some despair coming from one side, and the other side is just quietly confident, going to take that next serve and that next point.
See, right now, you see her body language. They should take a timeout right now. Her body language is saying,
Got to change it.
got to change it.
Yep.
She can't. She can't do it. What's going on?
Wow, what a nice scoop.
And he's good enough to put it in a place they ain't.
Yeah. Just impressive accuracy by Gabanek in this game.
That's right. He's come to play.
Yes, he did.
9-2-1.
9-2-1
They're playing
now.
on skill.
Oh.
She wanted that one.
Yes, she did. Interesting. We've seen a lot of power here today, really by Gabanek and Hamner. They can both really dial it up.
Oh, that might be the one that sets them going. See, a little pump go.
Exactly. You just need a little bit of confidence, and that can snowball very easily.
Oh, yeah.
So
This
important.
game ain't over.
That's right. Important service here by Gabrielsen.
Yes, it is. In her mind, she won that point, and it came back.
It's almost like she didn't know what to do. Should I let it bounce? Should I hit it before?
But she thought she'd won it. She thought
Okay.
she caught her high, and the ball was going to go into the net.
Interesting.
The flash, you know, at this level, you got to always fear everything's coming back. He wants in. Oh. See intensity? They don't even know who's serving.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
That short game
Look at
now
this,
is
look at the cuts. Look
to
at
work
this.
up to the net. Yep.
Aha.
Just missed it. Nice job that time by Hamner. Side out. The service will go back now to Gabanek.
9-3-1. Oh, timeout.
9-3-1 and a timeout taken by Gabanek. Again, now we will go to more interviews with Wayne Mugsley.
We're here at the Ogden Tournament, and with me is, give us your name and where you're from and your rating, please.
Heidi Hancock. I'm from Tacoma, Washington, and 5.0.
Wow, you having fun?
I'm having a great time.
All right, now tell us a little bit about the Ogden facilities and the tournament itself.
Oh, it's wonderful facilities. Couldn't beat it. These courts are fantastic. Looks like they're fairly brand new. The place, the facility, the people, you can't beat it.
All right, how you handling the altitude and the heat?
I'm handling it all right. I'm a little hot, but I'm getting used to it. Yeah, I'm trying.
All right. Now, you know, we've played a lot of tournaments. I've been around you for years and years and years. You and your husband, can we call him Mad Dog on the air? I think we can. You and your husband have played for years.
Yes.
Now, but it's always been for glory, bragging rights, medals, pieces of metal,
Sure.
and anything else. Now we're playing for money.
Yes.
Big money.
Big money.
What do you think?
I think it's awesome. I think it's spectacular. Like people have, donated the money. I think the more they have the money, the more people will want to come out and play. I think it's good for the sport. I think it's good for the people. I think it's fantastic. Yeah.
Well, I personally know you've been around this game for 10, 12 years because I remember meeting you way back then.
Sure.
How's it changed?
It's changed in ways. People have developed more shots, different shots. Techniques have changed. The dink game kind of is where it's at now instead of the harder game. So hitting it easier at the net is where it's kind of been more developed. Yes, it's changed in that way, definitely.
Somebody told me you even dinked today. Is that right?
Oh, definitely. Yes.
You?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness sakes. Well, anyway, how you doing so far? One quick question.
I'm doing okay. We went a couple and out, but that's okay. So tomorrow.
Well, you can hear and cheer for anybody that's left, right?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, good luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks.
You'll notice this background. Look at this background. The differentiating colors. That's a yellow ball.
Yeah, in fact, we even mentioned we saw a highlighted yellow ball behind one of the sides, so tough to pick that up at times.
Oh, look at those hand speeds out. Doesn't matter, but nice head speeds.
Yep. Really nice job. Well, and again, you know, right now, being down, it's important Barksdale and Gabrielsen play for the side out, right?
Yep,
Get that service back.
Play defense. Stay defensive all the way. Make the other team's motor run. Did you see the spin on that? He changed that spin up. She's already committed to her swing. She thought it was coming hard.
Yeah.
And then he had the whole north court.
I mean, I tell you, we haven't covered a lot of mixed doubles up to this point, but it looks like Gabanek, man, he's got to be one of the better smashers, overhand shots. His accuracy is just so impressive.
It is. Okay. That's the most you'll hear him say at a whole match.
3-10-1 now. This is, don't want to say do or die, but with the way they've been playing, got to get points here.
He wants to get into these points because they're really beating up on Christina. And Dan's involved too, see? So his game's, he's getting motion on his game. You know? He's not feeling like he's left out.
Yeah, yep.
And Wes is feeling like he's left out.
Yeah.
So he's trying to poach, he's trying to get himself into the game, and they're sharp enough to know that you can't do it.
Yep. 10-3-1 now, match point.
Oh, he wanted that one.
Oh, boy. Look at how far back, and that will do it.
That's it.
With that, 11-3. The score of this game, Gabanek and Hammer will move on to the championship. 11-8, 11-3 over Barksdale and Gabrielsen. Barksdale and Gabrielsen, congratulations to them. They will finish with the bronze.
Hey, nice job, you guys.
The Ogden Pickleball Association is dedicated to promoting the sport of pickleball in northern Utah by providing clinics, training, and tournaments. Among those benefiting from the association's activities, the Ogden Public School System, local boys and girls clubs, and those with special needs. The Ogden Pickleball Association extends a warm welcome and invitation for you to join the fun so many are discovering in Utah. Pickleball, the whole family will love it. Find out more today by contacting us at ogdenpickleball.org.
Here with John Golo, and of course he is responsible for this tournament, the Dennis Forbes Memorial. John, I think it was a fantastic tournament. Heard a lot of really great compliments from players and fans alike. Talk to us a little bit about this tournament and how it came to be.
Well, Dennis Forbes is a really good friend of ours. When we put our first courts in here, he lives in Boise and he winters in Arizona. He heard we built 4 courts and he stopped by and he put on clinics. He spent 20 years at the Army Academy in sports medicine. We came here for the next 3 years. We developed a great relationships. We ran clinics for physically, mentally challenged. And as we talked about the game, we said, he always felt that the problem with the game getting on television was pickleball. And of course, I used to say it wasn't pickleball. And he says, what do you mean? I says, it's the golden rule. We get $300,000 worth of sponsorship, we're going to be on TV, because that's all the TV stations care about. But he just recently passed away unexpectedly, and this was something we had talked about doing. And so therefore the local Ogden Pickleball Association was going to have a tournament. We branded it the Dennis Forbes Memorial Tournament, and the Champion of Champions tournament is a class within this tournament, so it's a tournament within it. So I didn't have anything to do with the overall tournament, but I put this together, and it's the first time that big money has ever been awarded in this sport. This has never been done before. We are the talk of the pickleball world with what we're doing here.
Well, and beautiful courts here in Ogden, and again, a very successful tournament. Congratulations. Thank you so much for all the work you do in the community and with this tournament.
Thank you.